Origami crane. Excuse me. You should have these directions in front of you and a piece of paper when you're ready to make it. So all the way through, and then you can go back and do it on your own. Okay, so step 1, fold diagonal to form a triangle. Be sure to make the points line up. Make all creases very sharp. You can even use your thumbnail. Totally use my thumbnail. So these directions do it a little bit differently than I do. They go corner to corner, unwrap. Then they do in half, hot dog style, undo, and then do it again the opposite direction. So these are what's called reference folds. Reference folds are there for you later. You're going to need these creases in there for your folds later on. Those are reference folds. So the way I do it is I go corner to corner and really take your time. Make sure that those corners are matched up as perfectly as possible. Then I hold it from the tip and bring my finger back this way to keep it lined up. Bring it back. Then I use my fingernail to crease it. And what it doesn't show you in the directions also is it's really helpful to take it back the opposite direction and fold it that way as well. Then I fold it one more time in a triangle, taking my time, make sure I'm matching up my edges. Notice I hold my fingers on the edges and then I crease. And I'm going to invert that fold, go the opposite direction, match up my edges, crease really, really well with my thumbnail. Press really hard. And then one more time in a triangle. And then I'm going to invert it. Get my edges lined up. And crease it. Crease it good. Da, 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 da. Go forward. Move ahead. Try to detect it. It's not too late to crease it. Crease it good. When I open it up, I'm going to have 8 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing here. Now the next one, number 5, tells you to take all 4 corners and bring them together, like so. I find this a little cumbersome. It is definitely easier when you fold backwards and forwards. Okay. That is not the only way you can do that. So, another way you can do it is fold it in half. Get your triangle. Then you're going to take this piece. You've got 4 triangles here. You're going to hold down on the 2 on one side with your non-dominant hand. And then lift this up so you have a shark fin. Then bring this corner to that corner, like so. Bring my fingers inside, take it slowly, make sure that I'm getting everything lined up. Speed is not the issue right now. Don't need to be fast. And then I flip the whole thing over, lift up my shark fin, and now it's going to look like this. I have a triangle on each side, and then my big shark fin hanging up. I'm going to put my fingers on both sides, gently press it down. So I have that corner matched up. And I have all 4 pieces together. So both of those are the same thing to get to that point right there. Next one, I'm going to lift the upper right flap and fold in the direction of the arrows. Crease along line A and C. It's right here. So, open end. This is my open end. This is my open end. This is my open end. Yes, this is my open end. So this, imagine this is a frog. Frog mouth, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. So that you have the open end facing you. So there's two little pieces here. I guess this frog has two tongues. It's been in a genetically altered situation. And then one flap in the back. So then I'm going to take this line right here and bring it here. So I'm going to bring this over, crease this. I don't want to cross that center line. I want to try to keep that. So you can see here I just did one layer. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And I'm just using this other yellow piece to show you. That I'm just doing one side. And then I lift that. Hold my finger down here so I don't get it too far over. But as close to the tip as possible. And try not to overlap these two pieces right here. You want to not pass up this crease in the middle. And then you'll have a kite shape, like so. Then you flip it. And do the same thing. This line goes to this line. Hold my thumb at the base. Fold it. Hold it where it matches up. Bring my finger out. Crease it, crease it, crease it, crease it. Do the same thing to this side. And hold the base with my thumb. Bring it to the middle, like so. And crease it. Crease, crease, crease. Crease it good. Da 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 da. Alright, so I have a kite on this side, a little flap there, a kite on this side, so that it looks like that. The top. Okay, my next step. Lift the top. So now I'm going to do a fold that is called the boat fold. So, step number 5. Actually, I missed one. Step 8, this little triangle at the top, you're going to bring that down. So that this tip meets the center line. You don't want to go over this edge here. You want to try to get right at the edge of these two pieces, right? Chia, chia, chia. Lay it down, crease it. Crease it backwards, the other direction. Crease it. Then I'm going to do my boat fold. Now, a boat fold is an inverted fold. So I'm going to lift it up. So you see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles there, 4 on the top. I'm going to hold my fingers right here at that edge. I'm going to bring my fingers inside to these two corners. Like that. And gently, very gently, I'm going to invert. Meaning I'm going to make those folds go the opposite direction. Bring this line down here. Take this slow. This fold is really, really tricky. If you try to force it, it doesn't work. And that one just fell into place. Now, keep in mind, you are smarter than this piece of paper. I promise you. There is no brain. See? No brain. No brain. Just a piece of paper. Do not let that piece of paper dominate you. Don't do it. And then I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take this crease and crease it again really well for this piece right here. Then I'm going to open this up, making sure, of course, that the open mouth is towards me. If you messed up on that last one, when we folded here and the mouth of the frog was not facing you, just unfold it gently and then do it the correct direction. No biggie. All right, so I'm going to hold my fingers here so it doesn't go too far. I'm going to reach my fingers inside and these two corners, gently hold those in place. Then I'm going to fold these the opposite direction, gently, 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 very gently. And this line should match up with the center line here. Okay. Now here's my politically incorrect part. This is a little dancer. Dun, 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 dun. But this dancer, she's not fitting into her leotards. She got to go on a little diet. So we're going to make skinny legs. Step 14 and 15. So I want you to notice that it's that fold that we did up here to the center line, and it starts at the base. So I'm going to take this point here and bring it to the center. But this is where that triangle is going to start. So I'm going to hold at the base. I'm going to turn it. And you can use your fingers to kind of guide it. So I'm pressing along here, trying to get it to bend in just the perfect spot. Lining it up, holding it, and then creasing it. And notice it was just one layer. I have 2 layers here. And it's a skinny leg. Now, I'm going to show you what not to do. This is the biggest mistake people make. Is instead of doing it, I'm going to fold this over so you can see the difference in the shapes. Instead of folding it like a skinny leg, people tend to do this. No. I get it. I understand why you're confused. But no, that's not it. No, no, no. It's like so. I'm going to bring this edge here to the center line. Gently start. And use your thumb, use your fingernails, use your fingers to gently get that to curve around. Like that. And then crease it really well. Okay, and then flip it over. You have your boat fold here with your chubby legs. Girlfriend's got to fit in those leotards. This line over to the center. Oh, if only it were so easy. Oh my gosh. It'd be like a size 3. Only because size 3 clothes are so cheap. Let's be honest. You go to the store and everything that's on sale is like size -50 or something. Okay, so now you have your skinny legs. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, step 18. Step 18. You're gonna make a book fold. Now, a book fold is really as easy as it sounds. Like literally, you're gonna take a book and open it. So, I'm gonna take one flap, not 2, one flap, and I'm gonna fold it over. And now I have a fox. Almost a fox, almost. There's one ear. Now I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna do the same direction, same side. Flip it until I have my fox. What does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. It's killing my cold in my throat. All right, you got the fox. What does the fox say? Go ahead. Ding, 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 ding. That's better with my cold. Okay. Now, there's a line right here, where the fox's mouth opens. Hello, hello, is it me you're looking for? Yeah, it is. It is me you're looking for. Now, this is the fox's nose, fox's ears. The fox is going to open his mouth all the way up so his nose touches his ears. Like so. Okay, and notice it was just one layer, and then I'm going to flip it. I'm going to bring that fox's nose on the other side, all the way up, like so. Okay, then we just did step 22. Now we're going to do step 20. No, sorry, we did 21. Now we're going to do 22. So we're going to do a book fold again. So keep simple here. Book, book, one side, flip it, flatten it, turn it over, flip it, gentle, gentle, flatten it. Okay. Now I think it looks like a Pope's hat. You've got these lines on the bottom. I mean, not that I've like actually met a Pope or anything, but there's a line here, here, and here on both sides. Now this is like the egg of the crane right here, because the next step is we're going to make the head and the tail. So I'm going to hold it gently right here at the base and reach in. I'm going to pull this out to about that angle. Then I'm going to pull out the other side gently. I'm going to hold at the base like so. All right. Then I'm going to choose a side to be my head. Doesn't matter. I think I'll choose this one. It's got a little bit of white there sticking out. Maybe it'll look like a beak. Then I press it down. Press it down. And then press this in. Crease it. See, like so. And there's my head. Then I'm going to gently open this up. Very gently. There you go, paper crane. Now, if I did it perfectly, and let's be honest, I don't usually do it perfectly, but if I did, I can hold at the neck and at the tail and gently pull. Yeah, see, something's not perfect, but it's sort of, actually this one, this crane, this is what usually happens to me. This crane would just fly in a circle because look, it's only one wing that works. Do not worry, you're not graded on something I can't do myself very well. All you have to do is come up with a beautiful crane. Now, we are going to make 10 of these cranes. The way to learn origami is to make a bunch of them. By the time you get to the 10th one, you are going to be rock stars. Now, there's also something else you can do to make this poof up more. You can bring your lips here, give a gentle puff of air. It still won't come up for me. That's okay. And blow some air in there. See, it's got a little belly button right there. Blow air inside of that. If you wanted to curl the wings around a little bit, you could. I wonder if curling them makes them a little bit more effective. No, still flying in a circle. All right, there is your origami crane.